Good morning and welcome to a fun-filled day of epoxy and glasswork. I already made my rounds this morning to the grocery store. Somewhat successful. No lettuce though, kind of weird. No eggs. They didn't even have any cabbage, which is like unheard of. Anyway, let's take a peek and see how Ryan is doing. He's working on the stairs. Getting all your stuff?
I need some shears probably.
Okay. Here you go, love.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, baby, would you like some shade? Ooh, it's looking good, babe. That's gonna be so much stronger. When you're glassing, you don't just slap epoxy on. You start with a core material like foam or wood and then add on successively larger layers of woven cloth and resin for strength. One screecher halyard. Now it's time to try and get Ryan out. Beautiful. What's the plan?
You're just gonna hoist me up.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my feet to stay off the wall.
Okay, you got the line?
I got the line.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Take slack first.
Taking slack.
Pull.
Pull.
We're all good?
All good.
Okay, hoist.
How's my speed?
Great. Hold. Ease.
Easy. That was very good, honey.
What, coming out?
Yeah. That was really easy. I was worried. I was like, you're doing all 3 steps. Don't worry, I already thought about it.
No problem. I have a strong wife.
Sure.
Good at working handles. Winch handles.
Strong hands.
Strong hands. She can always get me up. No problem. Never had a doubt.
You did great, honey.
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime. Let's see how Ryan is doing on the steps. They've dried and now he has a few other things to do. Let's go give him some shade and see how he's doing. First, you take a razor blade and you cut away all the pieces of epoxy that are sticking out. Then, with some water, you take the blush off with a scrubby pad before you sand. I'm usually the sanding person, but Ryan's doing it this time because he doesn't want me to sand any of the epoxy material away, because sometimes I have a tendency to over sand.
Little teachable moment: if you mix epoxy in a plastic bin, instead of just throwing the bin away, stick one of your used paintbrushes or a stick or something in there, and then the next day, once the epoxy is cured, you can just kind of squeeze it a little bit to break the seal, and then it all comes out in one piece. Clean bin, saves plastic. I don't know, toy for a kid. Good.
It's always nice during work to get visited by your friend. There's Yannick. Best sunscreen. And his wife Moana.
It's me from
Best
Nicole and Ryan.
Ale, ale, ale.
You understand?
Yes, woohoo! And they're off. All right.
Hey.
Bye.
See you soon.
You ready to get back to work? In a minute, okay. Next on the epoxy list, glass reinforcement and a fillet.
Bend over.
And with that, the second stage of the fillet making is done. Look how beautiful. Epoxy fillets really can be stronger than the components themselves. Can you even imagine? These fillets are all over the boat. It is excellent for bonding parts and serves as a structural brace and makes the boat so much stronger. It is amazing the work that was put into Kiapa Nui. Dennis Jimenez is the one who built Kiapa, and he did a magnificent job. Look at all this, the detail of all of this. Everything is rounded. And this is a wooden boat. How amazing is that? She's pretty. Ah! Somebody has left their radio. They keep touching the mic. That's really annoying. Open mic. It's open mic night.